Economic storms are approaching. Inflation in the United States seems under control. The job market remains healthy. Wages, including at the bottom end of the scale, are rising. But this is just a lull. This is a storm. There is a storm approaching, and the Americans are not prepared. Battling toward the nation are three epochal changes poised to reshape the U.S. economy in coming years: an aging population, the rise of artificial intelligence, and the rewiring of the global economy. There should be little surprise in this, since all these are evolving slowly in plain sight. What has not been fully understood is how these changes in combination are likely to transform the lives of working people in ways not seen since the late 1970s. Together, if handled correctly, these challenges could remake the work and deliver much higher productivity, wages, and opportunities, something the computer revolution promised and never fulfilled. If Americans mismanage the moment, they could make the good, well-paying jobs scarcer and the economy less dynamic. Our decision over the next 5 to 10 years will determine which path that we take. Our dysfunctional political system is unlikely to prepare us for these changes. Neither Vice President Kamala Harris nor former President Donald Trump is focusing on them with any seriousness in their election campaigns. The U.S. workforce has never aged like this. In 2000, there were about 27 Americans above the age of 65 for every 100 Americans of prime working age between the ages of 20 and 49. By 2020, this number had increased to 39. By 2040, it will have risen to 54. Because these changes are driven mostly by a decline in fertility, the U.S. workforce will also soon begin to grow more slowly. Many jobs in the economy, such as in manufacturing and construction, require physical strength and stamina, which started declining as an individual ages. Even with the kind of health improvements we've seen, workers typically reach peak productivity in their 40s. The young are also more entrepreneurial and willing to take risks, which many economists, not least America's, sorely need. Over the past 3 decades, Japan, Germany, and South Korea have aged almost twice as rapidly as the United States is aging right now, which means we have models to follow. The good news is that their economies have not grown more slowly than those of other industrialized nations, and that several of their labor-dependent sectors, including cars, machine tools, and chemicals, have been suffered. The reason is simple. They introduced new machinery, including industrial robots and other automation technologies, to take over the task that younger employees would have performed. These countries also invested in training workers so that they could take on the new task that complemented automation. There's a scenario in which a shortage of labor could be a boon for the U.S. economy. Wages for lower educated workers stagnated or even declined between 1980 and the mid-20s. Scarcity of labor can drive wages up, especially if combined with the right investment in both equipment and people. Alas, this is what is happening. Investment in robots has increased rapidly, but it hasn't been accompanied by adequate investment in people. The workforce remains unready for taking on new tasks, including technical and advanced precision work. It was the shortage of these types of skills that the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Factory cited as a reason for delays in the opening of its post-U.S.-based chip factory. But there are similar opportunities also likely to be wasted when it comes to artificial intelligence. According to its most ardent fans, AI is the mother of all technological disruption. Yet when you strip away the hype surrounding superintelligent algorithm, the AI challenge is remarkably similar to that of adapting to aging. AI is an information technology. It will not make your cake or mow your lawn, nor will it take over the running of companies or scientific inquiry. Rather, it can automate a range of cognitive tasks that are typically performed in offices or in front of a computer. It can also provide better information to human decision makers, perhaps one day much better.